Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Sean786. What's good, homies? What's up? TTMS Special 118. Your boy's back to talk that shit. It's good to be back, guys. It's good to be back talking that shit with the homies right now. We had a lot of fun on WBG. Is Xbox dead? DOA? Is Game Pass dead? Is the Xbox division shutting down? We'll be talking about that, guys. We've got NPD numbers as well. We'll talk about that Death Stranding 2. Did they make it on the chart? Who knows? But hope you guys are doing good. We got some good stuff to talk about because we got these ponies are wilding on the street corners right now. And they've been talking about Xbox is done, the spokesman is lying, paid influencers as well. All of that shit. It's crazy out here, bro. So we'll definitely talk about that, guys. Hope you guys are doing good, chilling. Let's get into it. Let's talk that shit with some of the homies. Let's see who's in the chat. Death Stranding, epic. Spider-Man, epic. I can imagine that POS saying some shit like that. We got Xbox has no games, account where we want to go. Of course, it's named Noodles. Forgot. I think it's Noodles. I can't remember. Randy Watson, Doggy Dog 420, Elzai X goes, soon the new PC Xbox announcement. Day one from me. Let's see what's up. No, sir. What's going on, homie? Primus Gaming. We got music. What's going on? AKA Soundwave. What's up, player? He goes, the street corners must be busy. Yeah, you must know then. Isaac Hayes. What's going on? Killer. What up, player? We got Fantas Archer, Kristen R. We got the Captain Kamar. What's going on, Playboy? We got Arnie in the chat as well. Wizard, Illegal Dad. Sal Dog, what's going on, player? We got Rock in the chat. What's going on? What's up, player? What's good? We got 1 second. What's going on? Already starting this shit. We got Maurice Branch. What's going on, homie? I hope you're having a day off or something. Let me know. We got Ray Day starting this bullshit. It's always them little bastards, ain't it? It's always them little bastards. From they always start the shit. Whenever I be walking or something, or whenever I see a big dog or something, it's always them little bastard dogs that's always starting that shit. And that's what reminds me of. Always the little shits doing that shit. Silent Cypher, what's going on, homie? We got Stanley Francos as well. Who else do we have? We got Randy Watson, what's up, player? Who else? Colin Prime, what's up, G? Maurice Branch goes, I'm on vacation, talk that shit, player. Max City, what's going on, player? Baz the Crypt Keeper goes, Xbox lives forever, ponies. Talk that shit, Baz. Talk it. Noodles, assalamu alaikum, walaikum assalam, what's going on, G? What up, player? We got Booker D in the chat. What up, G? Hope you well. Why really do that to Boom? That wasn't really. That was, I believe that was someone else, a fake account. Be nice in the chat. What up, homie? Hope you well. Yeah, that wasn't really what that person. I'm not sure what he was saying in the chat. It could have been Ray's alt account. Who knows? But as far as I know, that wasn't Ray saying some dumb shit on Boomstick show, I believe. Anyway, but shout out to them guys. It was a different one. How many Rays do we have? Furious Legacy Gaming. What up, player? Blessings. How many Rays do we have? I'm not sure. So many Raiders out there. They're always wild. They're always angry. Always angry. I don't get it. Great Fox, what's going on, G? Hope you well. Adidas 20, what's up, homie? What up, player? There's too many. I was watching that. I finished the series, the Power one, Kanan series. There's a short dude in there named CC or CJ, something like that. Bro, that guy reminds me of Ray. No doubt. I might have to find a picture of that shit. 1 second. I might need to find a picture of that shit. You guys will laugh. Kanan series. That guy, short dude. Who that short dude is? See something, I think it is. Let me see. There's that short dude there. Where is he? If you guys know, you know. If you guys know, you know. Kanan, yeah? I don't know, man. CJ. Is it CJ or something? I don't know. But we'll see what's up. And we'll find them. We'll find it. What's going on, Booker D? What's up, player? We got Snooky Jackson in the house as well. What up, player? Silver Fox, what's going on, G? Hope you well. Who's that short dude? I'm not sure. Canon series short dude. I should just type in Ray Day. Yeah, I found him. Hey yo, this is Ray Day in the Power series, Kanan. This one Ray Day. Look at this shit here, guys. That's Ray Day there, guys. You see this shit? That's Ray Day there. Look at this dude. Look at him. That's Ray Day in the Power series named Kanan. Damn. You wildin' out there, Ray Day. Wildin'. That's a spitting image. That shit is facts. It is facts. Them are facts. But anyway, there. Look, this is Ray. This is Ray Day here, guys. This is Ray Day. Look at this shit in the Power series. You see this shit? There's no respect, Ray Day. That's you. Imagine this shit, yeah. Imagine this dude talking to you. Think he's 10 foot or some shit. That's Ray Day there. He should play Ray Day's life story. Superbot. Hey, yo. He should play Ray Day's life story. Superbot. No doubt. But that's Ray Day. Shout out to Ray Day's appearance on Power Kanan series. Dope series. Check it out. But let me get the super chats. Let's see what's up with the super chats. Oh, shit. We got Ray Day ready starting that shit with a 2. Sean B front twerking on them street corners. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. The show started and he's already roasted me. This is no good out here. We got Razor Ultron. What's going on with the 2? Ray Day, the limited pipe. Epic. A limited pipe series. Epic, Ray Day. Woo! Let's see how it goes. We got Adidas 20 because I'm here. Salute to you, Playboy. Hope you well. But do you know what? Let's get into the Xbox stuff. The next gen console, all of that crazy shit. What's been going on? Is it still alive? Is it cancelled? Is it in production? All of that shit's been happening recently. And I'm gonna pull up from a pony source, which he likes to do, Zubitech, because I like to pull pony source. So when ponies go, oh look at this guy getting from a Xbox fanboy, source and that. So we'll pull up in a minute. But the news came out. Tim Dog was out there wilding like a bitch, talking about Xbox is done, hardware's done, it's over for them dudes. That's it, done and dusted. Everything's then cancelled, all of that stuff. Now, since that news came out and it was a good, what do you say, a couple of days or something, that shit was running wild. Obviously, an Xbox Microsoft employee came out, a spokesman came out and mentioning to that Dustin, Jez Gordon, and these guys that no, the next gen console is the Xbox first party console is still on track, and we're still making that as of right now. That's what they're saying. Now, if Xbox pulls back on that, we'll roast them punk ass bitches, but we'll see how that plays out. But as of right now, that's what they're saying right now. They're making a first party console. Nothing's been cancelled. They have a deal with AMD, and that's what they're doing right now. So, Snooky Jackson, because Sean, remember those days with Next Gen when he was all Xbox to POS? Yeah, bro. Do you know what it is? A lot of these dudes, when it comes to the Xbox One gen, especially the second half of the Xbox One gen, when it starts hitting 2017, 2018, and 2019, that's when you're seeing. I started to see, because I talked about this. I came in the community around about 2016, wanted to know what 6 T-flops meant and all of this crazy shit. Then slowly but surely start finding the crap gamers. Dealer Gaming was one of the first ones I found with one of his videos talking about what can you get, what to expect from a 6 T-flop machine, and he was showing The Witcher at 4K 30, something like that. And then obviously crap gamer, and then next gen, and obviously as time goes on, you add on that I got myself into podcasting as well. Then, the rest came along. But that 2017, after E3, 2017, when the Xbox launched, the Xbox One X launched, you started to see a change, which is kind of understandable. But some of these dudes, the way they changed because of what YouTube was doing. YouTube, the super chats were started to come into play as well. I believe, someone correct me, was it 20? I think it was 2017. I believe it was. I could be wrong. I believe it was 2017 when the YouTube super chat started to kick in a bit. And a lot of these dudes noticed that shitting on Xbox. Now, some dudes have genuine look. Some people flipped early before all of the Xbox crazy stuff with like 2016. Before all of that, the fair plays on them. Still POSs, but at least they did it. They didn't do it for a reason. They did it before that, and then they grew the channel before the super chats and all of that stuff. But maybe that's what they must have. They must have seen they seen some of the numbers from these other dudes that flipped before. But when 2017 was going down, a lot of these dudes, started to see a trend that me shitting on Xbox. A lot of people love putting out super chats, roasting Xbox. Xbox is dog shit. Xbox is this. Xbox is dead. Flop box and all of that stuff. Xbox doesn't have any games. Six teraflops of power, and you showing me Sea of Piss and these type of games, Super Lucky Tales, and stuff like that. So a lot of these dudes did flip back then, and that's what I'm talking about. Like right now, there's an opportunity, and that opportunity benefited some people. And you can tell some of them dudes did it for that reason as well. It's like, oh shit, this person's making X amount of dollars on this, on hating Xbox. Maybe we should do the same. Maybe we should flip the script and see what we can do. Obviously, 2018 and 2019, you know what happened with some of the guys. They flipped as well. Going into the current gen Xbox Series console. Now, when it comes to the Xbox here, you still how the media goes with it. You seen everybody in the social media talk about it. You got guys like John Campier, Tyrone Magnus or something, whatever the hell his name is. All of these dudes jumping on that shit. Game Pass is dead. Xbox is dead. What are they doing? All of that crazy shit. That's the shit I'm talking about. When the hate is up there, you got guys who talk about movies, trailers, actors. They do reactions to, movie trailers and all that stuff. Them dudes are jumping on the board, on the bandwagon, the hate wagon. And that's what we've seen. So they want this shit to be legit. So they can have content and talk that shit full on. They want Xbox to be gone. And to me, it doesn't make sense. Like, Xbox should have came out straight away and talked about that. Do you know what I mean? We're still making the console. Is them lot's fault as well for letting it go on for quite a bit? Because obviously all of that hate for the week or so was next level. They could have nipped that in the butt a bit, like make it a bit easier. But shit, it is what it is. I'm not a part of a $1 trillion company, so I don't know how they work over there. But when you got Linus Tech Tip do an Xbox, Linus Tech Tip. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Carl Weave jumping on it. Everybody, like guys like Linus, John Campion, these guys get a lot of views, and Tyrone Magnus. These dudes, and even the Angry Joe, they got a lot of views, guys. A lot. You're talking about some people are hitting a million views or something. So you can see the hate, and everybody, even my mate messaged me, what's going on, G? Iconic Video Game, what's up? Even my mate, he was like saying, he's asking me how's the YouTube channel's doing, how's the console war, and what he heard, he goes, I heard the console war's over, and Xbox is dead with a question mark. I go, yeah, the console war's changed. I go, it's more for a content war and a platform war right now. But that's the perception they got. I go, obviously the industry is changing, but that's what they're trying to expand beyond the console space. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then fair plays. And that's where we are right now. Now, talking about the next-gen Xbox console, even though a Microsoft spokesman... Listen, end of the day, for example, if Sarah Bond, Phil Spencer, or whoever this this person was, that told Jazz, Dustin, and some other guys up there, saying, no, the console's still on track. We're still working on it. You have to take the word. Now, could they be lying? That's a possibility. 100% possibility. If they come out next year and say, "Oh, we're not making our own first-party console," then we can roast them. But if the dudes are coming out and saying we still make another console, that's what we gotta go with. I'm not making the shit up. I know Jazz and these guys ain't making the shit up. Now, if they go back, if Xbox or Microsoft goes back on it, then that's a different story. That doesn't mean you guys in the chat was lying about it, or Jazz or these guys were lying about it. That's what I got told. And that's what I'm seeing right now. They're pulling up old receipts. And it doesn't help that Microsoft had one of the biggest things that kind of got them a bit was the 4 game stuff. People keep bringing up the 4 games, and that kind of bit them in the ass and that. So people are saying it's the same shit. So let's see how it goes when Xbox is talking about a next gen console. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, Colby. We'll see how it plays out, bro. But now let me get these 2 super chats. MD with a 5, what's going on, G? All companies don't listen till we hurt them pockets. And MD, you're right. You're right, you ain't lying about that. Sometimes you gotta slap them silly, bro, and take away their dollars. Always speak with your wallet. Shout out to the bots that stood up. Ponies wouldn't have done that. Yeah, bro. Like, we talked about the Game Pass, what benefits you, if it's still value for you guys, if it's not. And I said to you guys last week over the TTMS, I said, guys, the price increases coming, no matter what happens, stack up. If you're a fan of Game Pass, which I'll get to in a bit as well, if you're a fan of Game Pass and use Game Pass, with the first party games and some of the second or third party deals that comes into Game Pass, stack up right now on a cheap, and then obviously you don't need to worry for the next 36 months. That's the best. That's the best advice I can give you guys. Don't worry about Xbox getting the full $22.99 or $29.99 in the States. Stack up on the cheap and just take advantage and enjoy the games. And when it comes down 2-3 years down the line, then you can see where the price is at for you guys. Always stack up, guys, on the cheap. If it's available, stack up. Don't be these ponies saying, I want to give 100% to Microsoft or these developers or some shit. If you can find it cheaper elsewhere, go for it. What's going on below with the 2 for the street corner funds? Kiss my ass! Kiss it! Punk. And I thought that was going to be a nice chat. I thought you were going to be like, yo, hey Sean, what's going on, G? What's up? Hope you're well. Nope. Telling me that's for the street corners. Come on, guy. But now, let me pull up a pony post, because I like to pull up pony shit. So these ponies can't say shit then. So, we got a leaker. Xbox zoom in. Now, since ponies love, apparently this guy's supposed to be quite decent as well. The leaker we're talking about. But Zubitech. He goes, MLid, I don't know what the hell that name is, says Magnus and the next gen Xbox is not cancelled. Microsoft has signed a contract with AMD, which is facts. Lisa Su did come out and talked about the partnership. I don't know who the I don't know idea who the hell that is, but we'll see how it goes, bro. We'll see how it goes. Let me zoom out there a bit. So as far as this AMD engineer, that's Molo's dead? Oh shit! Oh shit! Is that Moslo? Oh shit! Hey yo, that's Moslo dead. Oh shit! Oh shit! You know what? Cause since I'm using the pony thing, I'd rather follow through with this shit now, bro. Oh shit! We gotta use him as a source now. I didn't know that was him, bro. Honestly. As far as I know, the AMD engineer, Xbox Magnus is still full steam ahead right now. We are discussing the next step in the progress update on Friday. So this was earlier this year, a week ago. However, I would caution that this Magnus APU is whatever Microsoft wants to call it. It was originally called an Xbox project, but who knows? Maybe that means a PC console hybrid in 2027, or even a gaming PC APU. That's an Xbox in the name only. So I would like to see how that plays out, bro. I'd like to see how that plays out. I will say this, and I mentioned this on WBG as well. as of right now, even though you had guys going crazy over the cancel Xbox, this new VP person coming in, all of that shit. As of right now, the console's still on track and it's still whatever they're gonna call it. I'm not sure. We've been hearing about some hybrid bullshit for a hot minute. Multiple stores. Let's see how that plays as well. But as of right now, the next gen Xbox is still on track right now. What will it be? And I mentioned this on WBG. Will some of you guys be okay with someone like Asus or something coming out with their own type of hardware that plays all the BC stuff? Would you guys be okay with that? If they came up with something like that, I'm not sure how that will play out for Xbox because you gotta understand, man. Xbox makes money, bro, from the Microsoft store, the Xbox store. They're making money. $15 billion, $23 billion. So you don't want to be giving that up completely, leaving a console space like that. So they must have a plan. They must have something in the books or something to do. Because like Carl Weaver will explain this better. Like, put it in the chat, Carl Weaver. Let me know. I can't see Microsoft Xbox leaving it just like that. Like shutting that bitch down. It doesn't make sense to me on that level. Now I know they closed shit before, but this is still making money now when it comes to the hardware. That's where they probably look at, we're struggling on the hardware when it comes to competing with PlayStation and Nintendo. So I'm not sure how that plays out, bro. But as far as I know right now, someone from Microsoft has said it's still working. They're still ahead with the console right now. The console's not cancelled according to like this guy and other people out there. Now, you got leakers coming out. I don't know that was the most law, to be honest, but we'll run with that shit. We'll see how that plays out. As of right now, the engineer goes, we're still making a chip. Noodles goes, Phil's gonna take over like Sony, like Vince McMahon. Oh shit. That'll be crazy, bro. But I like to see how this plays out. I'm just happy that's not cancelled right now. If they cancel it in the future or next year, we'll talk about it, definitely. We'll pull up if they say that shit. Don't like say we're making this and that, and then next minute we cancel it. Nah, that we ain't doing that shit. But right now, the Xbox console is still on track. We see how that all plays out. But it's crazy to me how they're running with this shit. The amount of people, it's wild to me to see someone on Twitter just going crazy, and then everybody's running with that shit. Actually running with that shit. Hardcore. That's the crazy thing about this. What's going on, Michelle Playgirl? What's up, player? That's what's wild to me. It's like the amount of shit talking that one person can do, damaging like everybody runs with it. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. I just don't. These guys, man, it's not the same anymore. When it comes to that journalist right now, everybody wants a hit piece instantly. They don't want to go into the deep ends and figure shit out. They see someone like Tim Dog or shit. You seen people get credited on YouTube. I remember once, I think Dirt's been credited once on an article. I believe J-Dub's been one as well. You get in YouTubers and Twitter personas get out there getting credit as source. That's wild, bro. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out, Colby. We'll see how that plays out, bro. But all I know is, as of right now, they said they're making it. That's good. We'll see how that plays out. Time Maker Man, what's going on, G? Russian Epinger, what's up, player? Hope you well. Yeah, I want to see how they play this out. Come out, trust me. Source, trust me, dog. End of the day, they came out and said they're making it. Now, if the plans change, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that then. But as of right now, they're making a console. If that changes, we're gonna talk about that shit, definitely. Now I want to move on to this. You know what? I want to move on to the NPD. We'll talk about this Game Pass stuff because this was a hot topic as well. Did the Call of Duty really lose? According to some of the sources, bro. We'll talk about that now. Hit that like button. What's going on, homies? Over nearly 190 here. Hope you guys are doing good. Now the Game Pass. You know what's funny? I don't know if you guys in the UK got a message as well, but I don't think because we are a Brexit, we are the European right now because of all of that shit. But you know the Game Pass prices went up, and then we got an update recently. Now it's a bit of a weird one, this, because some are getting it, some are not getting it, and I believe it's from certain regions. If it's European countries, or I'm not sure if it's certain places in. Josh Fox, I'm gonna show you something, but this is some crazy shit I got. I believe that's a fake. It has to be, bro. But I'll pull it, bro. I got an email. It was in junk anyway, but I'll talk about it in a bit. The homie Shiv Sharam, bro, for gifting 10, baby. Salute to Shiv Sharam, bro, man. What's going on, bro? Hope you well. What's up, man? Now, when it comes to the Game Pass prices, a lot of the homies, some didn't like it because it was outpricing them. Some said, you know what, like, I still see the value in it, but it's getting to a point where, you know, the kind of breaking point right now. And some are okay with it because they're still playing the games, first party games, second party games. It's working for them right now. But there is a point where people say, yo, that's a bit too much. And how can it affect us guys as consumers? And will it affect Game Pass guys? Now, an update came and it's confirmed them emails are legit in some regions. Microsoft has confirmed that the Xbox Game Pass emails about delayed price hike are genuine. Current subscribers in certain countries will continue renewing at the existing price for now, in line with local requirements details. Now, if you guys are in certain areas, definitely check your Game Pass. If you guys are doing monthly Game Pass, if you're not stacked up, I would say this, guys. If you do monthly Game Pass, paying it monthly, not stacking up, and you see your price is going to increase next month, I'll say stack up, guys. Now, if your price is still showing the same, I would still say stack up, but you got more time. You might have a couple of more months, maybe 6 months. I'm not sure. If you're a current subscriber and you got auto renew on, and if you're in a certain region, certain country, guys, in some places, your price is still going to be the same shit. So we see how it goes. Michelle, I'm the same. Michelle, I'm stuck to 2028. I'm taking advantage of that shit. I'm taking full advantage of that shit. Now, these emails, some people were saying it's fake, some people were saying it's real. Microsoft has confirmed it's real in certain parts of the world. Now, you're going to see something crazy, bro. Let me pull this up. The homies will back me up on this as well, because I sent it in the DMs. Let me find this shit. 1 second. Let me find this shit. Because I left it in the DMs, bro. I'm like, yo, check this shit out. 1 second, guys. Let me scroll back up. Let me find this shit. So this is an email I got. I don't believe it's legit, bro. But check this shit out. Because it looked like the same shit from other people were getting. So I'm not sure what's this about. What's going on, Web Dave? Alright, let me share this one now. Where are we now? Share this down. There we go. Let me get these super chats. Razer Ultron, what's going on, G with a 2? I heard Ray is the head of Pipe Filters Union. Oh shit, Ray! You hear that shit? Are you the head of Pipe Fitters Union, Ray? Let me know. Let me know, Ray. You piece of shit. MD, what's going on, G with a 5? If Xbox went away, these pony channels will be dead. Fuck these PlayStation, the PlayStation Nation, first of all. And ponies they always talk about Xbox only. That's all they got, bro. That's all they got, honestly. 1 hour topic starting with Xbox is this, Xbox is that, bro. And the homie Don Lazaro What's going on, G? With the 29.99. He goes, yo, Sean, here's my Game Pass stuff for November, bro. I hear some of you bots are poor shaming people, and it's really gross. It's got nothing to do with money. It's the principle. Fuck Gaz. Fuck Tim, dog. And F the rich and F the president. Oh, shit, he said F the president. Well, you know, I'm sure some people will agree with all of them guys. F all of them dudes. But shout out to you, Donald Zorro. Now, Donald Zorro, what's going on, G? Now, this is the email I got. It has to be fake, but I looked at the same, you know, what do you call it, man? The fucking shit, man. I forgot now. But anyway, let me pull this up. So this is the email I got, guys. It says, thanks for being a Game Pass subscriber. We are planning to update our prices to address changing market condition. This price change allows us to continue to bring more value and great games for the very best gaming experience. Starting 4th of November, you will be charged £68.99. Look at this shit. You see this shit? You will be charged £68.99. Yo, illegal that. Have you got the same on my UK bros? This has to be some fake bullshit. It has to be. I'm like, yo. So what you talking about? This is a yearly. I don't get that. They don't normally do that shit. Really? It's real then? So what are they saying? Like, illegal. So you call them, bro. Put it in the chat, bro. So what is this? So this is real then. But the problem is, so here's your current plan, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Your subscription price is changing from 40, but mine's not 44 point. It's not £45. I don't get this. To 69 quid. It was for 3 months though. That's what I was thinking. I go, what's going on here? Is that for 3 months then? Which I think is, and you're right, it's for 3 months then. So why did they? Unless because I was getting Game Pass cards for 3 months and they're saying it's going to change. Right. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Illegal that you're right. Right. I think I figured it out, guys. My bad. No, not my bad, but it's the way they put it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on here? So normally that is 3 months then, you're right. Because it's changed to $22.99. The email is right then. It must be legit. So you know what it is? Because I normally get the 3 months or 3 months or 6 months cards when I used to get them. So it used to be 40, but I actually got it cheaper than that, to be honest. But now it's gone to 69 quid. So I was thinking, what the hell's going on here? I go, is the prices like insane or what? So I've been redeeming 3 months card, but I've been getting it much cheaper than that, to be honest. Yo, do you know what? When I was doing the VPN for India, yo, I was getting 3 months cards for like £16, I believe it was, some shit like that. I was getting 3 months cards for £16. That was wild, bro. £16, bro, at times when you could get the India stuff, but they stopped doing the VPN stuff. The robbing bastards, aren't they? Yeah, I think it's the way they put it. It's not good. They told me a lot of people are calling because they're confused about illegal dad. Yeah, I was confused. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Why are they showing it like this? No, that's a 3 months code now. I figured it out, bro. Because I thought, you know what's coming to my junk email? Is someone trying to do some dodgy shit? Because, you know, a lot of people are a lot of scammers out there. I'm like, yo, 3 months ago, maybe they're trying to do something dodgy here. But I was kind of unsure. But when it comes to the Game Pass stuff, guys, it confuses you because they're trying to say 3 months, 6 months codes. Because I've been redeeming 3 months codes. That's what it is. But that's interesting, bro. You know, but some of you guys listen to me, real talk. Honestly, guys, Don't do what these ponies do, saying, I'm going to support the platform, I'm going to support these guys full on. Get yourself out there. Bitch, get to the street corners and get them Game Pass cards. Just get them Game Pass card on the cheap right now. That's what I'm going to say to you. Stack up to 2028. That's my best advice to you guys. Stack up whilst it's cheap. Because you know the games that's coming out from next year and onwards is going to be next level shit. You're talking about the big hitters. Next year is one of the biggest hitters ever for Xbox. You got the Fables, you got the Horizons, Call of Duty. Shit. Gears E Day. You got some big hitters and Halo remake, whatever you want to call that bullshit. That's coming as well. That's the shit I'm talking about. Stack up, man, whilst you can. I'm good to 2028 because I know I enjoy Game Pass. If you guys enjoy Game Pass, guys, stack up, please, man. Get it on the cheap. Let's get it on the cheap, guys. Real talk. CD keys loaded, shop 2 from the UK sites. Get it right now. A time maker man with a 5. Looks like Yoho flop. No pony bought it or is talking about it. Yeah, because they're talking about Xbox, bro. F the ponies, F Sony. Facts, bro. I'm going to talk about the NPD stuff as well. Razer Ultra member for 12 months. Xbox gave you 3 months to make that money on the corner. Oh, shit. Hey, yo. Hey, oh, shit. Yo, Phil Spencer was like, yo, Sean, 68.99, go sell your bitch ass on them street corners. You ain't playing that shit, bro. Justin Boudram, what's up, player? Furious Legacy, what's up? Honestly, the India deals were beautiful, bro, for us. For us UK guys, it was beautiful. Now, since you guys are bringing the NPD stuff up, let's talk about it. Let's bring it up, bro. Yeah, this shit's no stack up, bro. Stack up, man. Don't wait for the price increase. Why? Because obviously you enjoy the Game Pass, guys. Stack up, man. Shout out to Shiv, bro. Shout out to homie Shiv, man. What's going on, G? So, sorry, before I move on, guys, I need to explain something. Mr. Fox, you can still stack up 3 years of Ultimate, but the physical cards have no expiration dates. I plan to get some each month while they remain low. I would recommend this. I've been told, I can't remember, guys, because when I went X190, I had a bunch of cards as well, bro. A bunch of cards. I've been told they do have some sort of they do kind of expire after a year, about 18 months or something. I think they do, bro. So just be cautious in that. All I can recommend you to do, bro, if you're gonna get some cards, get like 3 months cards and get like 2, 3 only max. Don't get any more than that. And then slowly, when you lose 3 months, stack up again. I've heard something like that before, and I'm not sure if that happened to me one time. But let's talk about this NPD stuff right now. And what's going on with the NPD stuff. Garcia, what's going on, homie? What's up, man? What's good? Yeah, we're going to talk about the NPD stuff and Yote and all of that shit. Now, I want to start with this stuff here. Let me pull this up. Do you know what? Since Michelle talked about this stuff here, we started with this then. We started with this here. Since Michelle was talking about this, let's start this shit right now. Now, since Christopher Dring, Perry Sutton, with his lazy eye, since he loves talking about UK boxed, and he loves talking about Xbox, you know, the physical is dog shit, is down to 2%, 5%, PlayStation's up like 14, 15, 20%. Since he loves talking about that, why not? Let's talk about that. The UK box launch for Ghost of Hote is really, really good. It is #1, which means it beat the second week of EA Sports FC 26 and sold almost 3 times what Galaxy 1 and 2 did for the Switch. I don't report on physical charts much these days. Look, let me just highlight that bitch. You see this shit, yeah? You see this shit, yeah? This is the shit I'm talking about. I don't report on physical charts much these days. But I thought it was like, notable and all that bullshit. Listen here, you cockeyed bitch. We know what's up. You know what you're doing right now. Because Ghost of Yote did. Bro, the UK guys will always try to buy some physical shit. But all of a sudden, I don't talk about this much, but you know what? Ghost of Yote did really well. So I thought, I should talk about this shit. That's the shit I'm talking about. Let's move it on. Let's see what else is saying. Oh shit, the homie. Now the homie, Broke Boy Insider. What's going on, Jay? What up? If you're in the chat, Lamenga Dow, what's up, player? Rock's in the chat again. What's up? Yeah, bro. Rock, these guys are crazy, bro. Now, the homie Broke Boy Insider goes, do you have any information on total game sales for those games? For all we know, FC26, which is Football Club, aka FIFA, and Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 sold 3 times as much copies digital. Now, Christopher Drink came and goes, yo, EA Sports sold way more than 3 times the copies. No shit! You think Ghost of Hote is going to be competing against a football game like that in the UK? I don't care. Why do these dudes... Listen, I don't care. Why do these dudes always bring up physical sales when it benefits them and it's PlayStation? That's the shit I'm talking about. They love bringing that shit up. They don't even talk about this shit normally. Than Yote, than anything. So yeah, basically FC football destroyed Ghost of Hote. FC destroyed them. But why did he bring up the box sales for? Even though he says he doesn't even talk about it anymore. But he just thought, you know what? Let me just bring it up. Let me just bring that shit up. It's wild to me how much they cut these dudes. Now let me pull up this 1 second. 1 second. I got something here. Where is the NPD stuff? Alright, here we are. 1 second, guys. Hit that like button. What's going on, homies? What's up? Now, let's talk about this NPD stuff here as well. Let's combine them. Let me get the homies a chat. NYG, what's going on, bro? What's going on with the 20? I'm one of the boss that is tired of grown men crying like bitches. Because to live in this big world and pay bills like an adult, it's inevitable, player. It's got to be done. When you have kids, when you have a wife, mortgages, you got to pay that shit. This is one of our hobbies, and everything we like to do will increase in price. It's a life, bitch. NYG's had enough of your crying ass bullshit. NYG's had enough of your bitchiness crying on them street corners right now. If you can't afford Game Pass, bitch, step aside and let the grown men play that shit and buy that shit. That's the way NYG's talking about. NYG's saying, listen here, bitch, if you got a mortgage, if you got a bitch, a side bitch, whatever, you got kids as well, then POSs, listen here, bitch. Game Pass is a hobby. Pay the bitch, pay the piper, and that's how we roll. That's the way NYG's talking about right now. That's the way he's talking right now. He ain't playing that shit anymore. NYG's talking like that. Damn. Anyway, let's continue with the NPD. Let's see what's going on with the NPD right now. Now, sales of software packaged in hardware bundles are not included. So cool, but bundles ain't included in this shit. Now, we know the new games has come out. Now, NBA, no doubt. Number 1. Madden, no doubt. Mafia, all country. I'm glad that's up there. Metal Gear Solid. EA Sports college is still there. Gears of War, not bad. Let me just go top best-selling games, okay? This is the top best-selling game in August, guys. NBA, Madden, Mafia, Metal Gear, Sports College, Gears of War, guys. Nice. Donkey Kong, EA Sports, yeah. Look at EA Sports, all that shit, bro. Demon Slayer. I believe that's Peelum's favorite game. Minecraft, Black Ops is still there, bro. Grand Theft Auto is still there. Piss Divers 2, Forza Horizon, Grounded, bro. Grounded. Damn. 2K25 Hogwarts Legacy. Damn, that's still there as well. And Red Dead. What the hell? Red Dead Redemption 2? That's some crazy shit. But what game is missing? What game is missing from August? It looks like Death Stranding 2 is nowhere to be seen anymore, guys. Where is Piss Stranding 2? Where is that shit? Where is Piss Stranding 2 right now? Make it make sense, like the homie Peelan would say. Where is Piss Stranding 2? Because when did Piss Stranding 2 come out? June, late June? When did Piss Stranding 2 come out? Late June? Let me know. You telling me that bitch could have handled August MPDs? June, July, let me know. I don't know. But Piss Stranding 2 didn't make the top 20. But guess who made it? Grounded 2. Guess who made it? Forza Horizon. Guess who made it? Minecraft. Damn. Let me just zoom in extra so you ponies, you BDI looking motherfucking ponies out there. Look at this shit. Where is that Piss Stranding 2? Gears of War made it, guys. Gears of War made it top 6. Donkey Kong, his punk ass made it as well. Minecraft, COD, Piss Divers, no doubt. Obviously, we helped with that shit. Forza Horizon, Grounded 2. But no Piss, not even in the top 20. Wow. Damn, what can we say? Where is Piss Stranding 2? What is going on with Piss Stranding 2 right now? You know what was funny? Let me pull something up. You're going to like this, guys. You're going to like this. Because I got something for you. Let me stop sharing this. 1 second. Because I've seen some people talking that shit. Where is this shit? Okay, there, I got it. Let me get this 2 super chats, then we continue. Shiv Sharam, what's going on with the 100 rupees? Someone asked that bringing POS about UK physical sales of COD. Dried piece of 30. You don't hate the media enough. Talk that shit. He's a piece of shit. That's right. Silent Cypher with a 2. If you're Piss Stranding, you may want to see a doc. Oh shit. What can you do, bro? What can we do? That PlayStation button. 1 second. Where is that PlayStation fragrance? 1 second. Where are we now?
Look at Callisto Protocol, because now you're just saying it has that PlayStation quality. Any game that's PlayStation quality.
Shout out to Jabari, got that fragrance.
That fragrance is hitting hard. That fragrance is hitting real hard. Down the motherfucking toilet. That's what the fragrance is hitting right now. But anyway, let's pull up this here. You're going to like this shit, yeah. Zubitech Pony was trying to talk that shit. He went to the Xbox stuff since the NPD Sakana's coming out. Talking about this. The best-selling premium games US market on Xbox August is in 2025. He goes, Helldivers 2 flopped on Xbox. Did not sell enough units to break into the top 10 August chart. Is that right? Let's continue the story. Let's give him some, credit. Let's see what's up. Let's make sure he's right here. August 2025, the top best-selling games on Xbox platform. Physical and full digital. Okay, cool. So we got NBA, Madden, Mafia, cool, EA, Metal Gear Solid, EA, them motherfuckers are buying that shit. Minecraft, WWE 2K, and Demon Slayer. He might be right, guys. We didn't pull up though, but guess what happened? Guess what happened? Uh! Regarding this month's Xbox chart, we are already working on with our partners to confirm Helldivers 2 Xbox digital sales data. I'll post an update chart. If restatement is required. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. Woo! Let the update. Guess what happened? Zubitech got so... Oh shit. Zubitech got so mad. Oh shit, King J was talking that shit. King J goes, yo, not so fast. And look at this shit, yeah. Zubitech goes, this guy's a liar. He's a known liar. Look at this shit. Let me zoom out. Zubitech's so upset, he goes, he's a known liar. Zubitech wanted to get a W. He wanted to say, us Xbox guys not buying Helldivers 2, all of that shit. And then he comes out, he had the audacity to come out and talk about, he goes, Matt Piscatella is a liar. What can we do, bro? He's upset. He goes, he's upset. This guy, Game Ledger, whoever this guy is, Matt has good data on his hand. For sure. For sure. Zubitech goes also, he takes up to 6 weeks to publish data. Well, shit, that's how he does it. That's how he does it. Matt Piscatella's been the guy for a long time. But it's funny to come out and say this guy's a liar. You know, these ponies really wanted Helldivers 2 to fail on Xbox. Why? Because they're afraid that more games will come across as well. But we'll see how that plays out. NYG with what's going on with the 5? Sean, just for shit and giggles, can you take a Rogue Ala X poll? I bought my carrying case, doc, and I'm putting a 4 TB, a terabyte SSD in there. Let's go. So just for shit and giggles, can you take a... What do you want me to put, bro? Let me know. Are you buying it or something? Let me know. I'll do that now. One sec. I gotta go on the actual YouTube page to do that shit. It's dumb. It should allow you to do that shit on the phone. It should allow you to do it on the phone, bro. That's some dumb shit. Let me see. Let me go here. 1 second. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. I can do a poll. Are you buying the Rogue Ally X? Yes or no? Is that what you want me to put? NYG? Let me know. Let's do it quickly. Buying the Asus Rogue Ally X, and I'll call the other one S as well. I'll call it S as well. Oh, how many? All right. How many bots? I don't know. How do you do that? That's a different question. 1 second. How do you do that one? 1 second. I don't know how to do that, bro. I'll just do the same shit, bro. I'll do the same shit. 1 second. I'm not sure how to do that, bro. Let me see, bro. There we go. But the Ally X. Okay, there we go. X and S. There we go. How many? I don't know how to add another option to that, bro. Let me know. But I think you wanted a specific number. That's what it is. Yeah, let me know. There we go. 1 second. Anyway, let's get back to the show, bro. The mechanic, what's going on, G? What up, play? Let me know what percentage it is, because I can't see that shit. It's weird that you can't see it, man. Now, since we're on the NPD talk, I want to pull this up here again, and we talked about this so many times, and it's a bit of a shame to see stuff like this, bro, happen, but it's happening. It's reality. Now, Matt's talking about this, bro, about free-to-play games. Talking about price-insensitive games, players aren't buying games like that anymore, especially in the non-to-free-play gaming space right now. And what he's trying to say here is that we've seen a decline. According to Sakana, Q3 2025, the future of games, only 4% of the US, this is US by the way, video game players buy a new game more often than once per month. Let me repeat that again. Only 4% of US video gamers are buying a new game more often than once per month, with a third of players not buying games at all, any games at all. And that's where we are right now. It's a shame that these developers are actually fighting, because the old school gamers are still buying it, but the percentage is declining. Yeah, they agree. Has Matt Piscatella updated it? Let me know. It's a shame to see what's going on, because it's a shame because you can see a lot of these dudes are coming into the gaming industry right now. It's the free-to-play shit. That's the shit that's taking over right now. And it seems like people are just either spending money into the free-to-play shit, well, not just playing the game, that's it. Online for free. That's where we are right now. To see this shit happening, 4%, and me and Dirk talked about this over the shows, bro. Over the last few months, we are seeing data, and it seems like it's declining, slowly but surely. Price is going to $70, $80, $90, who knows, in the upcoming years or more. It's getting quite difficult for these guys right now. And the free-to-play model, let me remove this 1 second. The free-to-play model, bro, it's messed things up. It's as simple as that, bro. It's messed things up. It's messed the business up when it comes to that stuff, bro. Oh shit, Guapzilla's talking that shit as well. I'm gonna save that shit, definite. I'm definitely saving that shit. The free-to-play model started to take over in the late Xbox One and PlayStation 4 gen, and it's one of them now. People are too used to investing into one game right now, free-to-play game, and putting money in there. And the gaming habits does change. Everybody's gaming habits change if you get, as the new gamers come up. Everybody has the opportunity to play one game, and you can play all sorts of games in one game, different type of games. Like, these games are becoming platforms. You can race, you can do this, you can do that, like GTA, Roadblocks, you're having parties, Warzone, Fortnite. But I'm saying certain games you actually having a game within the game, some Inception shit. That's what's been going on with some of these places, some of these games right now. And to see what's going on with the percentage is declining. Now, there's only certain games can bring a boost back up again, and them are only very few, to be honest, that can do that. And we know one of them games is GTA. That every Tom, Dick, and Harry would probably jump on that, just because of the name. Do you know what I mean? Regardless if they play like that, they'll just probably jump on it, because it's GTA. It's the biggest, hottest thing for console gamers. But that's wild, bro. To see what's going on with that 4%, it's getting bad out there. I want to see if there's any updates coming up. People are talking shit about the Helldivers news. I can't wait for the update. Matt Piscatella, your punk ass better put that report out soon as, bro. because I want to talk shit. I really want to talk shit. Where are we right now? I'm trying to find something if there's anything new on Twitter right now. Nothing so far. Okay, let me pull this up 1 second now. You know what? Well, good. No, let me pull this up 1 second. Shout out to was Claire Expedition, guys. Sold 5 million copies. 5 million copies, guys. It's nice to see some games actually do well. And, you know, the budget was good as well for this game. Great game, great story. If you guys haven't played it, you know, the game's like I'll give it like a 9.5, but the game's like a 9, 10, 8.5 all day, bro. Nice to see Claire, you know, Expedition doing something like that, bro. It's nice because it's a great game as well. To see a game doing that good, it's nice from a smaller developer. And some of these big developers right now, they might need to scale it back a bit. If it's too much for them, they might need to look at what these type of games are doing right now and dropping games like this with a lower budget. Personally, anyway, because they're closing down, you know, cancelling games because the budget's out of control. But let's see how that plays out. But I want to pull something up now. Talking about like the Xbox stuff, I'll share this one here. Playground Games, guys. And this studio is becoming something special. Right now. JB goes, I finished it last week. It lived up to the hype. Yeah, the game's a great game. It's a great game. Playground Games financial statements for 2024 are out. The company continues to develop Forza Horizon 5 with monthly content releases, which has been very successful. Development on Fable continues. The employee count grew from 381 in 2023 to 455 in 2024. Yo, this studio is becoming something special. I don't know if you can see this shit. Well, all I know is making money, is making profit. That's all I know. It seems like, anyway. It seems like they're making good money. I'm not going to read all of that shit, but overall, they're doing all right. They're making good money. And it's nice to see Playground Games, one of the best studios in the industry right now. Like, for a racing game, guys, just remember this. It's a racing game that's giving these dudes trouble right now. To see what that game is doing and see what Fable's going to be like, it's going to be something special. And to see that studio grow, like keep growing, I say 455 people right now, 455 people, that's going to be a special, that studio is going to be special, guys. Best racer, I'm probably one of the best RPG games to come out with. I can't wait to see what Playground Games is going to be showing. Like, that's right, Emik Kamar, King Ken, what's going on, G, Dr. Scottsy, Dr. Def, what's up, Wake Dream, what's going on, player? I can't wait to see what they're going to do Playground Games next year. Forza 6 and Fable, damn. Potential 2 90 rated games there. High 80s, 90 rated games there, guys. That's what we're looking at next year for Playground Games. You know. Where are we now? What's this free to play? I want to pull up something. One more. Let me see. Who's sending me a message? Let me see this shit. Oh shit! I just seen this pop up. Yo, Dirt, your boy Addict. I just seen this shit pop up. Look at this shit. Xbox is done. Oh shit! Your boy Addict's talking that shit, Dirt. Talking that shit. Xbox is done. Oh shit, that just popped up on the feed. Damn. That's some funny shit. Alright, where are we now? Let's see. Where are we now? You know what's funny about the Xbox is dead? A lot of people are running with that Judson Althoff or something. You know, MBG goes because the rumors going around that whatever the fuck his name is anyway, Judson is now the one making the uncomfortable calls for Xbox and is the person responsible for pulling the plug on the Xbox consoles. And then Tom Warren came out and goes, yo, this POS is the CEO of commercial at Microsoft, which is nothing to do with Xbox division, led by Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer. If you're going to make shit up, at least make it believable. And I believe he deleted that shit, guys. He deleted that shit. Yo, is Keeper coming out in a week, guy? I can't wait to play Keeper, bro. I think I've nearly finished Robocop right now. I'm going to play Keeper, bro. I might actually stream that. If I have time, I'll probably stream that shit. You know, a lot of the ponies are running with this stuff, like saying this guy here is gonna kill the Xbox. A lot of the PlayStation fanboys saying this is the dude that's gonna do it. Xbox is done, the hardware's done. They're gonna be just completely leaving the console space. Angry Wolf, what's up, player? That's what they're saying. This is the dude that's gonna kill Xbox. Let's see if that plays out. Even though Tom Warren said, oh, this guy's in charge of the other stuff, I want to see that shit play out. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how many people are like running with that shit. It's wild, man. Where are we now? I want to pull up something, one more stuff. Oh, shit. Some sugar mamas. There we are. What's going on, PS5 Blows? What's up, G? What up, player? How can I see this poll? 1 second. See, NYG, how many have bought the Ally XS? 26% yes, and 75% said no, bro. That's a big difference when you look at it. Michelle goes, Clint Eastwood went downhill once Mike joined this show. You know what it is, Michelle? You know what? I'll end it with this stuff here. Carl Louis, that's a good question. In 1 second. I'll let that ride now. I'll just end it there, man. It's been 12 minutes. It's fine. Leave it there. 1 second. Let me pull this up. Because I want to talk about something quickly, then we'll end the show. Let's see this stuff here. 1 second. Because someone made a good point here. You know, yo, what's crazy though? Before I start this shit, I can't believe this shit. I cannot believe this shit. This is some next level shit. The homie Dirk Griggity sent me a video of his house, his back garden. I can't believe this shit, Dirk. Look at this shit. Dirk Griggity, you punk ass bitch. I'm doing a live show. TTMS rocking with the bot. And you punk ass, smelly ass, no good bitch asshole sends me this shit. Talking about I'm chilling, Sean. In my PlayStation hot tub. Damn. Dirk Griggity, you piece of shit. Dirt Cast Guy. Hey, yo. Dirt Cast Guy. That's what they call it. Yo, that's your new name? Dirt Cast Guy. Shit. You can't make this shit up, bro. I'm not making shit up. You know I don't. You know your boy doesn't lie. You know your boy doesn't lie. Where are we now? But anyway. Yeah, he sold that, bro. Alex Teeth's in there. Anyway, I know you want to talk about this shit 1 second. Changes, yeah. I'll put it as changes. You know, Michelle brought up a good point on saying when certain people join a podcast, you know, sometimes my show does go downhill. It can happen. It can happen to might happen to me one day. You never know. You know, if the Griggity punk ass, you know, with that PlayStation hot tub, who knows? Who knows? It's questionable right now. But joking aside, you know, when it comes to certain content creators, and you get different people come on the show, like Michelle just mentioned. As soon as Mag came on the show, that show went downhill for her. And I'm not sure if Michelle still listens to Clint Eastwood, and I believe that's with a lot of shows as well. Not only other people, a lot of shows. When you get different content, not content, you can say content creators, but just different people on the panel, it brings down the show. Because the homie Dirk Ritchie always talks about this, and we've talked about this as well. It's like when we used to watch the Xbox channels back then. When it comes to next gen crap, crossfire, and that type of shit back then, slowly but surely, when different people leave the show, it starts to go downhill. And then obviously when they change direction, that's a totally different story. But when certain people come on the show, it can affect it. It's as simple as that. And over the years, when you're supposed to be a full-on Xbox podcaster, and they can see your change happen because you got someone on the show, some people don't like it, and some people notice that shit. And that's where we are right now. In the community, it's always going to be changes no matter what. I basically stopped listening when Gaz joined Cult Show. Oh shit, Gaz, you heard that shit? Funny enough, I'm going to be on Gaz's show this Saturday. So don't worry about it, homies. Pull up and we'll talk that shit. We'll show him how we roll. We'll show him how we roll over there. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Saturday I'll be on that shit. But what's crazy though, because over the years you'll see this shit happen. Your favorite podcaster and shit, people can say to us, "You're Sean, you're one of my favorites, but I don't like the direction you're going right now." That's the way it is, plain and simple. It can happen. But some of these dudes that had a big opportunity with the YouTube channels back then, a lot of them dudes gained a lot of followers back then, because Xbox One was a time. If I did content creating back then, I'll probably have a big follower, like a much bigger follower back then. So that's the shit I'm talking about. But they built their platform back then, and a lot of people remember them dudes. You could call it capping, defending Xbox, whatever you want to call it. Back then, when Xbox wasn't having games like that, they were there defending Xbox. Now Xbox has the studios, the publishers, the games coming out. These same dudes that talked about fighting Xbox for the games versus PlayStation when PlayStation was in his bag, are the ones that are flipping or kind of distancing themselves from that shit. I don't do the console war stuff. It's stupid. It's silly. You guys just play your game. But no, your punk ass bitch ass back in 2017, 2018, 2019 was doing this shit. Was doing the console war shit. Even though Xbox didn't have games like that on that level. On that level, I'm saying. Now all of a sudden, us guys are doing the console war shit. Some of the homies in the chat do the console war shit. Nah, you guys are stupid, you silly, you childish. Don't do that shit. Nah, Playboy. You were doing that shit back then. We doing the shit I was doing that shit back then as well. And I'm still doing that shit right now. And that's what's happened with a lot of these dudes. That's the problem with these dudes right now. They're scaling back, trying to be the full-on media people. Fair players, get that money, play that shit, get flown out, all of that shit. But don't act like you never did the console war shit. Don't pretend you never done the console war shit, and don't pretend you don't enjoy that shit. That's all I'm gonna say. I enjoy the console war shit. Can it get tiring sometimes? Of course it can. But I enjoy that shit. Don't pretend that you never enjoyed the console war shit, or you were never part of the console war shit. That's what I'm gonna say. And that's why I say some of these dudes are fake ass bitches. Plain and simple. When it comes to the console war shit, enjoy it. If you embrace it, embrace that shit. If your channel's a console war, make it a console. Don't dip your toe in the fucking swimming pool, guys. If you're gonna do it, do it. Plain and simple. I hate it when they scale it back and that, oh, you guys are, stupid and silly and all that shit. Time making man with a 2. Sean is Gaz your number one customer on the streets. Facts. The POS. Gaz is a whore. which I'll be on the show this Saturday. So you'll see 2 holes on upcoming Saturday show. Silent Safi goes, oh shit, get flown out. Yeah, bro. A lot of, like, you gotta understand. No, it's not that. I'm talking about the ponies have been talking about that. And I feel like some of these dudes are scaling back on the console war stuff, which I don't like. But they enjoy it though. Just say I enjoy the console war stuff. That's it. Keep it, then people will believe you. It's as simple as that, man. Abdul goes, play that clip. Let me see which clip he's talking about. Where is it now? Where is that clip? What the hell? Have I put that somewhere else? Man. I actually can't find that clip. Oh, there we are.
The hope. I'm the hope. I'm the hope.
That's right. Them are facts. Them are facts.
I'm the hope. I'm the hope. I'm the hope.
Shout out to Gaz. Shout out to Dirt and Gaz. Gaz he knows he's a whore. Simple as, bro. Abdul, they only hate console war when there's well, let me see this shit. When there's bad PlayStation news. I knew Dirt's in the chat listening. I knew your punk ass was listening. That's the reason I brought that shit up. That's the reason I brought that shit up.
Be honest, God of War, epic. Spider-Man looked epic.
You know, talking about
I gotta
glazing.
be honest, God of War, epic. Spider-Man looked epic.
Shout out to the homie there. You know, we're ending the show right now. We're ending the show.
Oh man, that sucks. I hope they get it up.
Oh man. You know, I'm just talking about in general. You know, when some of the dudes in the Xbox One gen, the later half, they were doing the console war stuff, and Xbox didn't have games like that on that level. Now Xbox has the games, the studios. Now they don't want to do the console war silly. You know, you guys just play your games. But when something goes wrong on the PlayStation side, they'll be the first one up there talking that shit. But they pretend not to be in part of the console war shit. And that's the type of shit I don't like, that fake ass bitchness. I leave that. I'm not going to talk about that because I like to keep that for TTS. Let more information come, and then we'll talk about it, bro. You ain't shit. Them are facts, bro. But that's where we are, bro. Honestly, what Michelle said, overall, when it comes to podcasting, people over the years, all it takes is one person or a certain change of direction. It could be anything, money-wise or click, views, you name it, and you don't like them. They might not be your favorite podcasters anymore, or you just don't like watching them dudes anymore because a certain person's on that podcast. You know. But anyway, let's close this shit out. Where are we now? Let's close this shit out. Where are we? What's going on, mate? I'm not a console warrior. I'm a what? Block? Toxic console. Oh shit. I'm here to promote P-Lump's timestamps. Check out Jamal Lee versus who? P-Lump? I'll check you out. P-Lump, what's going on? P-Lump's out there doing 7-hour podcast, bro. Come on, bro. You're wild for that. But it's been a fun show, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, be safe. And let's give a shout out to the one and only, these nasty ass, the one and only, our marketing director, Kid Bot.
Xbox.
Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. It has 300 plus for only 15 bucks. Bug stacks, Hades, even Among Us. 120 frames on that psycho nuts. Got games, niche games like Cluster Truck. Game Pass, Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass, Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass, Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox.